This may sound crazy, but when you are with a narcissist in any relationship, you absorb their karma. The longer you remain connected to them, the more your energy starts paying off a debt that was never yours to begin with. You see, narcissists are spiritually bankrupt, emotionally stunted, and karmically cursed. Life tries to teach them lessons, but instead of facing them, they pass the consequences onto someone else. You become the scapegoat for their failures, the container for their shame, the one who ends up carrying the weight of everything they refuse to deal with. Their broken dreams, missed chances, and emotional rot get placed on your shoulders simply because you are kind, available, and willing to hold what they cannot. I'm Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Welcome to my channel. Today, we will thoroughly understand how a narcissist abuses you through their karma. That sounds crazy, but understanding this pattern may just save your life. So stay until the very end. Also, if you have not subscribed already, please go ahead and push that subscribe button because your subscription helps in spreading awareness about narcissistic abuse. A narcissist sees your light, gift, direction, and they attach themselves to it like a shadow. They feed off your clarity, intuition, your purpose, and slowly your life begins to stall. Your goals get harder to reach, your joy becomes foggy, and emotional energy feels depleted. You start living in a state of confusion that does not belong to you because every time you give them shelter, make excuses for them out of cognitive dissonance or trauma bonding, support them financially, or stay quiet just to avoid conflict, you are unknowingly and unwillingly acting as their karmic buffer. Your kindness keeps them protected from consequences. Your presence delays their reckoning. Your love stretches out the time they should have already been facing. They were meant to fail, but your compassion keeps catching them. And perhaps the most dangerous consequence is not emotional, it is spiritual. When you stay too long, narcissists bind you to their punishment timeline. You begin to live cycles of delay, betrayal, rejection, and despair that were never written in your soul's blueprint. You're no longer moving forward in your own life. You are just surviving inside theirs. Their karma begins to shape your reality. Your body becomes tired. You know your nervous system stays on edge. Your goals fade into the background. And all the while, they continue playing the victim, convincing the world and you that you are the problem. This is how narcissists avoid their karma. They hand it to you and call it love. When life hits them with consequences, though, they immediately look for someone to blame. You know how they are. Their business fails, it's because you distracted them. They get fired, you didn't support them enough. They are broke, you are too expensive to maintain. Every single failure in their life somehow becomes your fault. They take zero responsibility and dump everything on you like you're some kind of a cosmic trash can. And the craziest part is you start believing it. You start thinking maybe you are really that big of a nuisance. Maybe you really didn't support them enough. Maybe you really are too much. This is exactly what they want. They want you to carry their shame so that they do not have to feel it. They become professional blame shifters. Whatever karma is supposed to hit them, they redirect it straight to you. It's like they are wearing some kind of spiritual armor made out of your empathy. Every time the universe tries to teach them a lesson, you're the one who ends up learning it instead. That's impossible, but that's how it is. Which brings me to how they sabotage your wins. Your success makes them sick because it reminds them of everything they cannot be and they are not. When good things start happening in your life, they cannot stand it. They will find ways to ruin it. Your moments create drama right before your big opportunities steal everything from you, your happiness. I've seen this so many times. Someone gets a promotion, and suddenly the narcissist in their life has a crisis. Someone starts a new business, and the narcissist creates chaos that demands all their attention. Someone finds love, and the narcissist needs constant emotional support. This usually happens in the case of a narcissistic parent. It's never a coincidence, though. They're allergic to your glow because it highlights the darkness. They cannot create their own light, so they try to steal it from you. If they cannot do it, they make sure to dim yours. If they cannot have success, happiness, or peace, then neither can you. The crazy part, they steal it away. It's that simple and that twisted. Broke narcissists are especially dangerous in this case because they attach to you like parasites. They come into your life when they are at rock bottom, when they need help with rent, food, or they need a place to stay. You think you are being kind, but what's really happening is they are positioning themselves to drain everything good from your life. That's how they steal your destiny. They start small, a little financial help here, some emotional support there, but slowly they take more and more and do not stop. They steal your time, energy, resources, and your peace of mind. And somehow, while they are taking everything from you, your life starts to fall apart. Your bank account gets smaller, your stress levels get higher, opportunities start disappearing. Meanwhile, their life starts improving. That is what destiny swapping means. They become you, take away all your luxuries, all the things that you worked so hard for, make them their own, living your life as it was originally their own, while you somehow suffer for them. They get back on their feet using your foundation. They build their confidence by tearing down yours. They fund their comeback with your downfall. It's like they're literally sucking the good luck out of your life and transferring it to theirs. And if you do not believe me, then why has your life started to get better? Why are good things happening to you now that you have left that narcissist? That cannot be a coincidence. Talking about destiny swapping a little bit more, this is when they insert themselves so deeply into your life story that they actually hijack your path. The moment you let them in, your divine timing gets disrupted. What was supposed to be your season of growth becomes your season of survival. But in no case do I want you to blame yourself. I don't want you to think, oh, I did that to myself. You didn't know any of that. It just happened as a consequence of being in a relationship with them. They bind themselves to your energy so tightly that you start carrying their burdens, their trauma, and stagnation. You were meant to be flying, but now you are crawling. Why? Because you are carrying their weight. Your opportunities get redirected to them. Your connections become their connections. Your ideas become their ideas. It's like they do not have their own spiritual GPS, so they steal yours. They watch how you move through the world, how you make decisions, how you trust your intuition. Then they copy it all while leaving you feeling lost and confused. The crazy part, they'll say, you have been copying me. They take your internal guidance system and use it for their own navigation while you are left wandering in circles. Which is why they start speaking like you, dealing with people like you, wearing clothes like you. That is how they steal your identity. More than that, your persona, your essence, because they know they can get far along if they carry all of that with themselves. Speaking of intuition, they absolutely cannot function without borrowing yours. They have no inner compass, do they? No gut feelings, no spiritual discernment. So they attach to someone, in this case you, who has those gifts. They will ask you, what do you think about people, situations, opportunities? Then they will take your insights and present them as their own wisdom. Have you experienced that? Let me know in the comments. You will notice them using your language, phrases, your way of seeing things. They become a weird copy of you while you start feeling like you are losing yourself. That is because they are literally stealing your essence, as I said, and leaving you with their emptiness. The most twisted part is how they reverse the roles. They make you feel like you are the toxic one. They take all your good qualities and claim them as their own. Then project all that darkness onto you. Suddenly you are the selfish one. Suddenly you are the dramatic one, the unstable one. They are just the innocent victim trying to deal with your chaos. This role reversal is so confusing because you start questioning your own reality. You know you are not this person they are describing, but somehow you feel that way because they're so convincing. They gaslight you into believing you are carrying all the negative energy when you really are just carrying theirs on top of your own. When you are connected to someone with heavy karma, you literally start catching their spiritual fleas. Bad things that never happened to you before start happening. Your luck changes, your timing gets off, your relationships suffer, your health declines. It's like you are living under their curse instead of your own blessing. The scariest part is how your own karma gets delayed while there gets fast tracked through your goodness. You are supposed to be receiving the fruits of your labor, your kindness, hard work, and your positive energy. Instead, they are receiving it while you are getting hit with the consequences of their cruelty, laziness, and their negative energy. This is why I always tell people to run from narcissists as fast as they can. Every day you stay connected to them is another day they're stealing your destiny and replacing it with their dysfunction. Every moment of compassion you give them is another moment of blessing they do not deserve, while you suffer consequences you did not earn. Your job is not to be anyone's karmic shield. Let that sink in. Your purpose is not to delay their spiritual lessons. Your love is not meant to be a buffer between toxic people and the universe justice. When you finally break free from these energy vampires, watch how quickly your life starts flowing again. Like I said, watch how your opportunities return, your peace restores, joy comes back. That is your real energy returning to you. That is your authentic karma kicking in. Remember, you cannot save someone from their own actions. As I say, they are their biggest enemy. The only thing that you can do in this situation is you can save yourself, and that is what you ought to do. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.